How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review, and it is IPA time in the form of SØLE Artisan Ales JuiceBox any IPA. That's, I guess, how they're selling this one. Northeastern IPA. Yeah, this is my second SØLE beer I've reviewed. I've had a couple of their other ones. I think they only have, I could be wrong, but I think they only have 4 to market. 3 main ones, and then this one. This was just released this past weekend. A friend of mine picked it up for me. Thank you very much, George. George is everywhere. He picked it up for me, threw me a can, so I figured I'd give it a whirl. As far as what it says on the can, it says SØLE Artisan Ales, Northeast IPA, JuiceBox, with mandarin oranges and Azacca hops. Let's see, brewed and canned by SØLE Artisan Ales, Pittston, PA. They're a pseudo gypsy brewer. They pretty much just brew out of Susquehanna Brewing Company close by me. Really nice, really state-of-the-art brewery. I don't think they go really anywhere else, but I could be wrong. They might have made something somewhere else at some other time. And I think that would be it. Government warning stuff around the sticker. And yeah, actually, it's really great art design. All the labels for all their beers have been really top-notch, so I dig the art take they have going on. So I mean, it's basically it's saying it's going to be a big juicy Northeast IPA. So that's what we're going to judge it on, if that's what it is. So I haven't had it yet. Get a burst of orange there to start off with, which does not suck. And see what we have going on here. Yeah, just under a finger. Just off whitehead, nice pilly, creamy top, pretty compact bubbles throughout. There's a nice haze to it, not super haze, not like over the top like other New England IPA kind of haze going on, but it's got a nice haze to it, a subtle carbonation. Kind of get this logo coming through it, but yeah, nice golden yellowish color as opposed to like a golden orange color or a honey color. It's a golden kind of yellow color going on there with a real soft carbonation. So yeah, she looks like an IPA. So I don't think it says on the can, but I'm pretty sure this is 6.5% alcohol by volume. Just to give you an idea of ABV. So let's get a nose on it. Yeah, I mean, they're talking about it being brewed with Azacca hops. I like Azacca. I usually get a lot of orangey, not so much citrus, but a lot of orange, subtle tropical fruit from Azacca, and then they're saying here mandarin oranges. So they're going for the orange kind of thing from label to verbiage, and it delivers there. Get a nice orange burst in the nose. Maybe a little bit of like a subtle oniony kind of factor going on there, which I like, that little kind of dankness going on. Really not much of a malt base to speak of, but that's pretty much it. It smells pretty nice, fresh, and bright. So yeah, she looks like an IPA. She smells like one. Let's see what she tastes like. Cheers. Yeah, it's not too shabby. Bit more drying in the mouth and a bit more bittering than I thought it would be. I get that orange vibe from it. It's not super bursting, like exploding with orange or juiciness, but it's there. You get a, I don't want to say subtle, but I want to say a heaping, somewhere between subtle and a nice scoop of oranges in there. A bit thin, not really a chewy kind of thick mouth to it. I mean, it's not thin, but it's a thinner than you'd want with a kind of northeastern kind of IPA. Like I said, a little bit drying, a little bit bittering in the mouth, but not so much in a piney kind of resonance kind of way, just in a kind of generic kind of hop presence kind of way. And yeah, subtle sweetness, a bit of bittering, okay, citrus, more leaning orange hop presence, and then that's pretty much it. Not too shabby of a beer. Really nice. one of the better IPAs to come out of northeastern Pennsylvania. I personally prefer a couple other ones. SBC, their rye IPA, definitely put ahead of this. Even like SBC's, not SBC, Stegmeyer's Grand Hoppa, some of the stuff Breaker does, but it's a nice first kind of stab offering from this local brewery, and I kind of dig it. So let's talk about it. Would I buy it again? Yeah, I probably would. Again, like I said, it was gifted to me can-wise. I didn't go to it. It's a limited release thing that they did at the brewery itself, which is a little weird for a brewery that only has like, essentially three release beers under their belt, but they did that anyway. But if this is something sitting on the shelf and I can get it at $10 a 4-pack, I'd totally pick up some of these, just kind of like, share with friends. Be like, hey man, these are what the local guys are producing. Let's see. Is it one of the better, just general IPAs I've had as of late? No, and I'm only saying that because I've had quite a few that really have just blown my doors off. So it's not so much that it shouldn't be viewed in that kind of sense. It just, other ones have done better for me. Availability, like I said, it's more of a one-off thing. So I'm not sure if they're going to have some of these floating around. And like I said, I know they did a release. I believe it was yesterday. But I think there's, some to go around. So over the next week or so, I should probably post this a couple days from now. So you should be able to find it, I would imagine. And let's just get down to the end and say, well, if you like what? If you like this. If you like your IPAs, how do I put it? It's somewhere between an old school Eastern IPA and a new school Northeast style, New England style IPA. In that it's got a bit of that haze going on. It's got a bit of that juiciness going on, but it's not bursting at the seams like a lot of companies have been producing. So if you want something a bit more than your traditional East Coast IPA, those new school ones are a little bit too much for you with their over-the-top haziness, chewiness, juiciness, dankness, all that kind of stuff. If you want something that kind of meets in the middle and kind of would probably appease a lot of people, then this would definitely be for you. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below and like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. If you want to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, and all 4 of those places. And yeah, another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice IPA right now, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.